Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hope that you are doing amazing, phenomenal, and well. Come on now, you got a chorus coming in for you. I fuck with that. Um, okay, I love that. My name is Letice. I do readings on here as well as you can book readings with me down below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I was drawn to my little sacred symbols card to pull that in. And I don't know what the spirit has, but they're just saying go ahead and just shuffle and get it together, and we'll see what we got. Okay, let's set this up. A lot of action and movement because this was not happening beforehand, so I love this. Let's go ahead, pull this in, and see what the spirit has. Like I said, and I was just drawn to this, not even a particular message of thought or energy. Just spirit was like, not that it came out and slid on the side, and we got transmute. And I said, something is happening. This was not happening beforehand. Something is happening. I love this. Spirit is transmuting something. You don't know transmuting, it's taking one thing and making the other. The easiest way I can think of it is water to ice. It's transmuting energy in a way that is now in a different form and it cannot be utilized in a different way than beforehand. Okay, that's the simplest, layman's term way I can say transmuting. And imagine that in now energy. Okay, and take it from there. Imagine that now in energy. So spirit is transmuting that. When they always say when the snake sheds its skin, it gets bigger. Obviously, because it has shed its skin, it has shed its eyes, it has shed its entire body. It's coming out of that. It no longer fit inside of it. When a crab no longer fits inside of it, it's because it got bigger. So something is getting bigger. Okay, whether that be your career, whether that be your work account, whether that be your relationships, whether that be your opportunity, something is getting bigger because you have been transmuting it. I mean, you have been transmuting a lot of rejection. You have been transmuting a lot of setbacks, a lot of delays. Yeah, it's like you have been maneuvering almost like the snake. And to other people it looks invisible, almost like in this car, like you're not. But it's like no, they're so you can be a person that it looks to other people like, oh, they got it, they good, they good, they got it, they strong, or that you have dealt with a lot that you feel like you're strong, and you don't take on the help sometimes when people offer it. I'm not one to take more than one load, but I remember when I first got out here, or whatever. Um, first got out here, my sister, because I was just like, okay, we gonna take it on. I would heave it, put it up the arms, and they're like, all right. They were like, all right, She-Hulk. And then when men or masculine presented people would come around, and they were like, yeah, we'll do it. I'm like, no, I mean, I got it. You can help. And my sister was like, sit down, let them do it. Let them do it. Take the help. She was like, shit, even if you got it, just take the help sometimes. Because I'm like that a lot of things, not just in carrying a lot of things, but I feel like if you don't just carry a lot of things physically, kind of like trying to take more than one trip, but it's almost like you do that with a lot of things. Like, okay, how many tasks can I take care of? How many things can I get situated? Or you get what I'm saying? So it's like, let me take it on, take it on. It's like you can have some trust issues, um, or just feeling like maybe your problems, you don't want to disturb people. Yeah, we got relief coming here. A lot of green, a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. Yes, a lot of heart chakra, a lot of relief, a lot of cracking that shit open, seeing what the hell's inside. I'm hearing, I love when I can use a new word. But I'm hearing you're becoming like a bard, and a bard is like a poet or somebody that writes plays and things of that sort. So, like I said, you have been transmuting a lot of things into different ways. It's almost like instead of lashing out, I do this instead. Instead of crying and just sitting there, I do this instead. Instead of like binge eating, I do this instead. It's like you are recognizing, I can see how this energy operates when I just allow it to come in and take over me, but I see how it also operates when I use it for my benefit and good. When I recognize that not everything I can control. When somebody's like, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, yeah. And if anything, it just let me know, can I or can I not trust that person? Let me get it sooner versus racking my brain. Yeah, we have power and home coming out here. This is more like a teal turquoise actually color, but it does look kind of blue. But I guess blue is turquoise. You get the fuck I'm saying. Um, but it's this power. Yeah, the power is right across from the relief. There is power in that, in realizing I don't need to hold everything in. I don't need to handle everything. I don't need to do everything. I no. And just like the snake, when it sheds its skin, when it transmutes, when it shifts, its skin is very sensitive, very sensitive. The eyes are very sensitive. They typically go underground or to into something cool. So it's like you are finding new ways to replenish your power, replenish yourself, whether that's your self worth, your beliefs, reinstating them, re navigating them. But it's this relief that comes in here that allows you to recognize that it's been your power all along. It's been your situation all along that has been allowing that. And so with this home, it's like coming home in yourself and now allowing the world to reflect that. Ashe. I love that. So taking this in, resonating with this, allowing that to sit. Yeah, you have been through some things. I'm just gonna put it like that. You have been through some things. You have been through some things that made you question your power, that made you question if you're here alone, that made you question if anybody will see you, notice you, or help you. Ashe. Yeah, we got lucky. A lot of green. We got the lucky horseshoe. This is moving with heavy momentum. Heavy momentum, heavy force. And I feel like science. Let's say something can only be stopped by an equal or stronger force. And I feel like the only thing that can stop your luck or your blessings or this change and shift is yourself, because you're the only thing that is an equal or stronger force than the blessings itself, because they're for you, they're yours, right? This change is for you. I feel like you have been working for some time. You've been trying to shift for some time. You have been like, okay, I'm doing things right, I'm doing things wrong. It's like navigating for some time, but that's just because you've been trying to do everything. You have been trying to do everything. Let me call this person. Let me set this up. Let me do this. And let me, I got it. I'm at. It's giving. That's weird. It's funny. It's giving Terry from Soul Food. She was helping the family with this. She was picking the kids. Like, she was doing a whole lot. And it didn't allow for herself to truly get that. And then finally, when she just was like, snapped, claimed her power, like, well, fuck my husband, pulled that shit up. She was like, I'm selling a home. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't care. Y'all been putting in this and that. You get what I'm saying? So it's this understanding where you call back in your power. You're calling on your rage. You're calling on your essence and realizing, I do not need to continuously run, continuously try to make shit shake and make it happen when I can just step into my power, step into my strength, change how I'm doing things, have done things, and allow for true relief, true resources to come into me. And I'm here because you have been lucky and a blessing to so many people, and that has to come back to you. And whether you know it or not, thank you, Spirit. You have been home inside of yourself for a long time, even in moments where you were irritated with life, you were irritated with Spirit, God, whether you were just like, this is not the outcome I wanted, whether it was like, okay, you weren't able to celebrate for as long. I'm hearing things of that sort. It allowed it in where even in those moments, you were still home in yourself a lot more than a lot of people can say. But now it's time to start expanding that home, expanding your views, your horizons, your energy, really transmuting that. You could have been in hermit mode, and even more so than hermit mode. I'm feeling reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Like, not reverse, but star card and the Nine of Swords. This energy where it could have been like a lot in your head, and then now it's like this 10 of Wands on your body. So you're moving into the Seven of Wands. Like I said, it's very quickly. We got friendship coming in here. Like I said, resources. Resources. Take the top and take the bottom. Thank you, Spirit. We got air and guides. This is letting me know communication is coming in. Like I said, you have been at home in yourself for some time. It is time to let spirit take the wheel. Communication is going to be coming in. I'm here to check your Wi-Fi. Check your Wi-Fi password. I'm here to check your subscription passwords. I don't know, something with that. Yeah, you can handle that. You got that. But we got air and guides, and air is communication. It's logic. It's structure. Um, like analytical structure. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. Facts. Being able to divest that is also expansion, higher perspective. It's opening to the heart chakra, right? And so with the guides coming in with this water energy, with this calming energy, with this, you'll know exactly where you're going because that's where we're leading you. Yeah, you are on the right path because you're on your own path. You're on your own energy. But Spirit is saying you don't need to struggle. You never needed to struggle. Even when challenges came, even when setbacks and delays came, even when big losses came, even when disappointments came, you were never in the wrong direction and you never needed to struggle. You just have to release what you need to release. And I feel like that's something that you are working on. The snake cannot stay inside of its body when it no longer fits, when new skin is growing underneath. It becomes irritated. It can't move. It might become blind because again it can't. So it's a lot of things. It sheds the ears. So it's not the ears, but you know what I'm saying. It sheds a lot. So it's like if you aren't willing to shed and release and let go, and stop trying to take all these strips and allow other people to help you with that, it allows you a sense of power that you may not have tapped into. And it's crazy how if you look at these, they kind of look alike. And like I said, as soon as you do that, that's when things start opening up for you. So let's go ahead and get some. What are we feeling? Final messages here. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is bringing relief, whether that comes in a new friendship, and a friendship that you didn't think. And friendship can be just a friendship. You can be friendship with your family. Shit, you know what the fuck friendship is. Excuse me, but somebody that makes you feel whole, somebody that makes you feel relief, somebody that makes you feel balanced and centered, somebody that makes you feel like they will hold you accountable. This is not going to be a person that's going to be just a yes person. Like, yeah, you do that. Yeah, she said that. Like, I'm like, are you sure about that? What did I say? Justice Libra, there's somebody that brings you balance because that's who you are. And that's why you always feel like you have to figure things out because you feel like if you don't try to figure it out, things won't be balanced, things will fall apart. But with this Libra energy, that is feminine. I'm ready to receive energy. That is I'm prepared energy. And so with this justice card coming in, like I said, you are getting that expansion. You are getting that relief. You are getting that resources. We got the King of Swords coming in here. Like I said, you have been mentally releasing. It has been time for you to tap in. And Spirit is cutting through. This is right between the guys. Spirit is coming in. This message that they're going to be providing to you, you're not going to be able to deny it. I feel like it's going to come in with like written contracts. It's going to come in with back-to-back notifications, emails, this type of, like, it's going to come in where the way that you felt like you couldn't ignore the stress, you couldn't ignore the burdens, you couldn't ignore the demands, you couldn't ignore the deadlines, you're not going to be able to ignore the blessings, the celebrations, the recognition, the relief, the stability, the serenity, the creativity, the abundance. You won't be able to ignore it. And they're going to be like, now you get, this is going to be some lightweight good stuff I can carry. Ashay, what else do we got here for you? I said for you. You literally got the 4 wands. Bitch. We're going to put that right on top of the home because it knows you're creating something. You are creating something. What did I say? Oh my God, I love when I'm right. What I say? We got the Hermit card. Like I said, you guys could have been a little bit in the Hermit mode, but you're coming out because even in the Hermit mode, they're never alone. And the hermit is this Virgo energy, like I said, this knowing energy, this understanding energy. And when you're in hermit mode, you're doing shadow work, you're doing research. You, like I said, you have been dealing with a lot. And you feel like you are so exposed while still trying to be hidden. And so you feel like, okay, as soon as I handle this thing comes. As soon as, so it could have been a lot of that. And it feels like in this hermit mode, it's like, okay, I'm transmuting how I think about things. And then if you can see in the Justice card, she's holding the fish now. New energy is beginning. New energy, and that's right on top of relief. You always knew what you needed all along, and that was to let go. We got the Four of Swords. Maybe I cannot make this up. This is rejuvenated energy. This is, I am going to sit back, relax, and let life do what it needs to do. Because it's almost like this energy of like, a recipe like the back of your hand. And you add a little bit too much of this, you know how to fix it. It's like that. It's like, I know that if I need to fix something, I will. But my guides, my ancestors, the universe, got like my friendships, my friends, I can rely on other people. Because in this hermit mode, you're going to be, out of this hermit mode, when you're more into this regality, more into this authoritative energy, more into this, I'm being seen than more than just somebody that can take care of something or that's always going through something. I'm going to be seen in a different way, in a different light. And they want you prepared for that because you got the Six of Wands. That is metamorphosis, change energy. That is shifting energy. That is happening quickly energy. That's right on top of the luck and the guides. They are making things change. Metamorphosis is what? Transmuting energy. Thank you, Spirit. It is changing. That really, your denials, bitch, no more in reverse. Four Pentacles in reverse. No more struggling. No more stress. No more strife. No more extra burdens. Let me go sit and see if I can take 1,000,001 trips. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see you struggle. Not those that love you, care about you, want the best for you, and then they don't want to see you struggling. No, 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 no. No, no. And so they're taking you out of that. The Three of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit say you've been happening quickly. If you've been needing money, if you've been needing to move, you've been needing a new home. I'm hearing if you needed your home just redone. Like I'm hearing like the washer or dryer or something went out. Yeah. Two of Wands with the Nine of Wands. You're releasing those burdens because as soon as you sit down, you realize I was at the end all along. And all I need is to get up out of here and start planting seeds that make me happy. I'm not nurturing depression. I'm not nurturing strife. I'm not nurturing scarcity. I'm not nurturing stress. I'm not nurturing, like, I'm ready to be excited, stable, and look forward to the next day. Not even like 5 years. Like, I'm just ready to look forward to the next day. I'm ready to check my email and not have a tight booty hole feeling. I'm ready to go into these meetings for possible deals and contracts and brands and not feel small and less than myself. I am ready to go in front of dates and new friendship groups and being able to laugh out loud and not think about what people are saying. It's like I am stepping into an energy that knows that I have come through a lot. And bitch, can't nobody tell my truth better than I can, so I might as well live it. That was a word. That was a good. All right, Shay. So with this information coming in, baby, you are coming back home to sell. And if anybody that is trying to kick you outside of your home, i.e. yourself, you're not allowing that. Your skin is real sensitive right now. Your eyes can be real sensitive. You could need prescription glasses, I'm hearing a full body checkup. But yeah, you're not the same anymore. And so don't expect to be in energies or centers that, because you're moving to something different. You're not, you're moving to something completely different, completely better. Ashe. So with that being said and done, my love, I love you. Love yourselves more. And until next time.